Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another random rants that is actually sort of topical. These are 3 things I hope for in a possible, aka it might happen, it might not, season 2 of Wayward Pines. Now I'm going to try to be as light on spoilers for the books as possible for those who haven't read the books, but might want to. I actually read the entire trilogy in a week or two, like maybe halfway through season 1 of this series. I just fucking needed a Wayward Pines fix. Really did. So one thing I hope for in next season is that Adam Hassler is alive. Now, in the books, Adam Hassler actually is alive and eventually makes his way back to Wayward Pines. And so they could sort of do that here. They could say like, oh, that footage, we didn't see all of it. And there's a few possibilities for Adam Hassler coming back. He could be working for the kids, or he couldn't, or combination of the two. Let me sort of explain here. Adam Hassler comes back and sees what's going on. It's like, what the fuck? But once the first generation explains that they're just carrying along what Pilcher wanted. Pilcher had said that there was going to be this great flood, or, this great thing, and that they took the stand that day, even though Pilcher seemed to be willing to kill them, or maybe not. Maybe he, I don't know, probably did want to kill him, that fucking bastard. But Hassler would say, okay, yeah, that's who I signed up for, and maybe in the books he was really infatuated with Teresa, so the kids could maybe say, hey, Hassler, if you work for us, you can, be fuck buddies with Teresa, and he'd be like, oh my god, yes, it's the end of the world, this is the best thing ever. Yeah. So, or when I said like a combination of working and not working, he could say, oh my fucking shit, these kids are fucking nuts. But I think to survive and have the best possible outcome, I will pretend to work with them. And maybe he could say, fuck no, you kids, and then since he's been now hiding out in the wild for a fucking long time, he could just say, you know what, fuck it, kids, fuck you, and fuck you, and just hide, and just bide his time. And one way he could be a help for Ben next season, and the other way he could be a deterrent. Another thing I would actually like to see is Amy conflicted for the majority of the season about what she was going to do. Would her love for Ben override her fear for her life? And I sort of do actually want her to finally say, after a big moment of betrayal, she'll say, I just care about my life more than you. This nice moment of sweet, sweet betrayal. But I like to be uncertain. Like, maybe it'll be different, maybe it won't. Because you have to remember, these are kids. And how strong was your love for your first true love around 13 or 14? It didn't fucking last. I mean, maybe it did, but if you're like the majority of us, that's not exactly how things worked out. So Amy not being true and fearing for her life could actually work out. Or she could actually not like these first generation guys and maybe take control by the end of the season. Oh, I'm sorry, I just not really into this whole happy endings business. And finally, I would like for some of the Abbeys to actually be confirmed to be intelligent and willing to have a conversation. In the books, there is, I think, god damn it, I can't remember the Abby's name, Molly or Maggie. And, you know, she's been proven to be more intelligent than the other Abbeys. And Hassler on his journeys actually found some semblance of Abbey City. You know, so I would like for these Abbeys to be proven intelligent, for some storyline to work out after that. Maybe nothing big happens, but I would like for it to affect the plot somewhat. And maybe for something to be done of, should they really be there at that time? I mean, because one of the things in Wayward Pines was like, Pilcher was like, I have saved the human race. And it's just like, the evolution works. It just, and he, you know, time is gone and all. And Pilcher just loves saying shit like, well, you'd be dead by now if it wasn't for me. It's like, it seemed to be a pretty long damn time from when he abducted them to when they woke up. So they could probably have lived out their normal lifespan. You didn't fucking save them. Only thing you saved them was from a normal fucking life. And for those of you in the LGBTQ plus community, you know those forced arranged marriages? In the books, at least, there's at least one guy that was gay that was forced to live with a woman, and she was straight, and so it was actually sort of a bittersweet moment in one of the books. But you can find that for yourself. So yeah, those are 3 things I would love to see in a second season of Wayward Pines. And if you have anything else you would like to add, do you agree or disagree? You know, comment below. Let's start a conversation. Let's get all hyped up about a season that might not actually happen. I have been Jashikins, owner at jashikins.blogspot.com, and if you go to my blog, you can see wonderful vlogs like this. You can also, the latest episode, Jash Talks, will probably be on my blog Monday or Tuesday. And shit, I should have made the cover tonight. I just fucking realized. I was like, I'll do that. Oh. But if you go on the sidebar thingy, there's where else I'm on the web, and you can go there and say hi. There's a link below the dragon to Jockerly's YouTube channel, because he named the dragon. And if you want to go to his YouTube channel but don't want to go to my blog, there's a link to it in the description. And hey, if you have been watching my blog for some time now, and you're like, I would love to support her, if you go to my blog, there's a PayPal donation link, there's a link to my Cafe Press shop, and if you click on Writing Shop, you can get to my Fiverr account, which you can also get to following the link below in the description. I do writing commissions, so if you want me to write your idea of some of a possible season 2 of Wayward Pines, I'm here for you. And if you need that chapter or chapters to be edited of that Wayward Pines fic, or any original story, any fanfic, you know, I'm there for you. And I am going to be setting up a little voice acting gig on there after a short little hiatus due to my fiance coming over and some of my family coming over soon after. And I'll be doing stuff like, you have a podcast play, if you have a little ad, a fan-made trailer, if you wanted me to read parts of your fanfic or original story, you know, on the gig itself, there will be more information. And until next video, goodbye.